As part of the process to establish the local 2030 agenda with the support of the URBACT Network Global Goals for Cities, the city of Manresa has been asked to explore and agree on its vision of the future through a participatory process. When we think about this, a main question arises. Do we all, municipal staff, politicians, stakeholders and citizens, really share a common vision of the desired future for our city? Or should we expect that there might be several visions of the future city shared by different people, which can be all valid, meaningful and sustainable? And which vision or visions are these? In order to try to answer all these questions and to elucidate which could be our shared vision, we decided to use the Q methodology, an interesting methodological approach based on the sorting of statements and factor analysis to look for correlation between the positions taken by a number of individuals on a sample of statements. Key factors analysis reduces the many individual viewpoints of the subjects down to a few factors, which are claimed to represent shared ways of thinking.
In the last ULG meeting, the attendants were asked to prioritize the 30 more relevant actions to reach SDGs local targets of the city in 2030. The actions had to be selected from all the proposals received until the moment, either from municipal staff, local stakeholders, citizens and ULG members, through the participatory process that the City Council is carrying out since 2019. Afterwards, we analyzed the results of the most voted actions, and based on them, we defined 30 cross-cutting actions that indeed could be the basis for the main transformative ones of the Manresa 2030 agenda. These integrated actions were the statements that configured the questionnaire used in the Q methodology exercise in order to define the vision of the future city. 35 ULG members participated in the vision exercise, filling in the questionnaire through an online application.
From the obtained data, we discovered 4 main visions, not opposed between them, but with different viewpoints about which are the priorities to achieve the best future for Manresa. The first vision highlights the preservation of nature and proximity of the amenities of the future city. In the second vision, social inclusion and equality are most important goals to achieve in 2030. In Vision 3, the future Manresa has, above all, a protected local heritage and a strong local identity. In the last vision, Manresa will transform its economy and be more open and coordinate with the surrounding municipalities.
Trying to reach a consensus among all 4, and looking more in depth into the most prioritized actions, we have created a common vision for a sustainable city in the near future. In Manresa in 2030, we will find a really sustainable mobility, connecting the various parts of the city and its surroundings, and prioritizing public transport, pedestrian areas and bike lanes. A 15-minute city, with a walking distance to basic amenities and services. A city with more urban green areas, aimed at improving citizens' health and social relations. And a city which preserves its historical, cultural and architectural heritage. A city with a rich and preserved natural ring, the Green Belt, and the surrounding territory, devoted to protect and enrich biodiversity, as well as offering healthy sport, educational and touristic spaces, and promoting local agriculture and sustainable food. A drastic reduction of social inequalities and the promotion of social inclusion in a comprehensive way, through more and better jobs, affordable and sustainable housing, reduction of the digital gap, and non-discrimination policies, especially in the case of refugees. A transformation of the local economy with cleaner energy, responsible production and local consumption, technological innovation, quadruple helix partnerships, and a wider territorial vision. This includes the sustainable rehabilitation of an ancient factory in the heart of the inner city, the so-called Fábrica Nova, devoted to university, research, and entrepreneurship services.
All this be possible with the promotion of participatory processes in the design, implementation and evaluation of municipal policies. With the support from non-profit organizations and volunteers and the establishment and consolidation of multi-level alliances to achieve the sustainable development goals. These alliances should also imply financial support both from public upper administrations and from private institutions.